welcome to another episode of InRetroSpection, where we review the retro today. I am Joshua Caleb.
It's Graham Ellis.
I am Tom Hall.
I'm Victor Vellon.
And I'm Dan Chanoff.
And today is a sad day because today is Tom's last episode. So
Aww.
we are going to honor him by playing his favoriteest game of all time.
No, just my favorite NES game. Yay! That is the game we started with.
Yes,
Best
yes,
game
yes, it
ever.
is.
Oh, you know Barbie then, Dan.
Well, I've always had a thing for horse adventures myself. But
So good. It's the complete game. You know, it's everything you could hope for and more in a game.
It's got voice acting. It's got multiple locations. It's got horribly distorted voice acting.
So,
Just curious, does it have a plot?
yes. Oh, does it ever?
Yes,
You
yes.
Ken for a date.
Barbie is going to meet Ken for a dinner date and stuff.
oh my God,
Really?
this is that Commodore 64 one.
Yeah.
Too.
She
Yep.
drives her car from the back seat.
So you get to go.
That's
to,
amazing.
You get to go to different shops, pick out her outfit, pick out her colors,
So,
Sounds fancy.
change her hairstyle. I mean, this game just is deep in customization.
for those who don't know, this was the very first game we played on my first episode of InRetroSpection, which was an April Fool's episode.
Oh yeah.
And a nice touch.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can't pick the little water dragon thingy? That's fun.
Some of those bathing suits looked a little weird.
So I guess maybe we could go to the real game we're gonna play.
I don't know, what else do you have in store? You jerk.
I thought this was the real game.
It's
Uh,
a
Best
real
game
game.
ever.
It's definitely the real game.
There we go.
Okay.
That was what I requested.
Captain
Oh,
Skyhawk.
it's word Tetris.
Huh?
Milton Bradley. They make board games.
Yeah, interesting, right? Guess they
Wow.
produced
they
this one.
They spun off, Parker Brothers.
Get ready for mission 1. Destroy enemy base.
Joshua, shoot all the things. That's your mission.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't
This
do that
should-
either.
This is gonna be hilarious.
I know. That's why I
Oh,
picked
this is 3.
Wow!
Oh, that's 3-dimensional.
How about that?
Okay.
If he shoots your hawk bomb, you're gonna want to save those.
Oh, I like that one. I don't like that.
Yep, you only need a few of them.
Wait, how are you supposed to? How are you supposed to tell how high you are?
Magic!
Where's
You have a shadow on the ground.
where's the altitude, Peter? What hit me?
Oh. This is quality material right here.
How do you play this game?
You don't.
You
The game
don't
plays
crash.
Apparently.
The game plays you.
In Soviet Skyhawk.
How far over? I don't understand what I mean. What are these collision boxes that I'm hitting?
Don't hit
You're
the
hitting-
helicopter.
You hit the helicopter.
No, I shot the helicopter.
You missed the helicopter and ran into it. Oh, they're also shooting you.
Oh, of course they
I'm
are.
gonna watch out for that.
So I suppose this is a one-hit kill. You can't.
It is.
Oh, perfect.
Well, imagine you really flying a plane. Well, that's pretty much one hit kill too.
Well, I mean, that kind of depends on
Contra in the air.
where you get shot.
It's basically NES River Raid with a 3D kind of approach.
Yeah, except you have verticality to deal with.
Yeah, Zach's on. Zach's on.
I have.
Zach's on,
I've
Zach's
never
off.
seen anybody get to the continue that early. Like,
Oh, I think I could. I'd be right out there with.
The bullets are so small.
It's a.
Oh, wow.
it's not the size of the bullets, Joshua. It's how you use them.
Exactly.
It is a really fast game, though.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
mean,
this
you
is
have
nothing.
to-
This is still slow.
I can imagine.
Wow.
This is me playing Zaxxon.
what? What?
Yeah, right there. That's me playing Zaxxon.
Keep
Wow.
on running to the side there.
This is good stuff.
Seriously, Tom, you actually picked this game solely for the fact that Joshua would be playing it, right?
Yes.
Ah.
I plan to laugh tonight.
What? It's quite a way to go out.
I may have
Can
to
we
pull
tell
out
Joshua
some.
now that I can beat this without continuing.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, if I could ever figure out the whole game capture thing, I would have done a video on it, but... Yeah, I don't know.
Ow! Why can't I fly over mountains?
You should
You can't... You can fly over the shorter ones, you can't fly over the tallest ones.
you should bum one
I have
of
to
our
watch you on Twitch.
you should bum one of our XSplit accounts at some point and make a video of that.
What? That is too narrow.
I do have an emulator with it too, but I have the actual game.
Yeah, I'm just saying for like it's easier to cap it off the emulator.
Unless you have
Probably
a
so.
capture card like I do.
Okay, Joshua.
Oh
So
wait,
you
I'm
have to
at
shoot the 4 outer globes first, and then the inner one.
Whoa, what was that? What am I supposed to be shooting?
Okay, so you see how, like, there was... Remember that there was 4 globes, like, on the outside, and then the middle base? You have to shoot all... You have to kill the 4 of them on the outside. When you shoot them enough, it looks like there's a hole in them. And then you can attack the inners. The
So
center
it's
part.
like the blob thing from Mega Man.
Sure.
It kind of reminds me of
So
Xavier.
Angel says that your thumb's like 40 pounds. Stop turning so hard.
What do you mean turning so hard? I'm tapping the thing.
It is a little touchy. You have to get used to it.
A little touchy?
Just a little. Don't be a girl.
Wow! Wow!
I am using all of my platforming skills here.
I know it isn't Barbie, but it's pretty good.
Nothing compares to Barbie.
There you go. You're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, now if they quit shooting
Wait till
at
you get to the
me.
level where... Wait till the level where there's another plane chasing you.
Oh, that would be fun. No! Where was I supposed to go? Also, I cannot tell
Also,
if
Joshua,
I...
don't get shot.
Yeah, I kind of... What are
If you get
those...
shot, you die.
What are those things spinning around the ground?
Well, it's an alien invasion.
So the aliens
So
are
they're
driving...
alien craft.
The aliens
Yeah,
are
they-
driving toy cars.
You'll see, they also have our style of fighter jets. Okay, so look out because... Okay, they shoot at you, all 5 of those little things, until you kill each one.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course
that's like
they
Yes,
do.
that's how you
Xavius.
do it.
Of
Good
course.
comparison, actually.
You've got the strategy down. Just watch out for low-flying mountains.
that won't even be an episode, Angel.
I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna use it all up.
We'd literally get nowhere.
I think you
Wait.
blew those ones up. It's the last one there on the road.
No, you get that one. Yeah, you get the one left. The ones with the pink holes are done.
So the middle one now.
Ow!
Yep.
Oh,
Stupid.
Ah!
Oh, I have to start all over?
Ha!
Yeah,
What kind of continue is
you have to
that?
Continue, yes.
That
That's like
sucks.
every continue ever. What do you think? They're gonna continue you exactly where you died forever? Back to the
That-
beginning of the level.
That's
Figure out how
how
to beat it like a grown-up.
that's how a continue
Wow.
works. You start from where you left off.
At
Also,
least it
No.
doesn't play the cutscene before each.
Mm-mm.
It's one thing I
Yeah.
hate about certain games
What?
is when you die and it goes through the cutscene.
oh yeah. So
So
what?
that you can die, so that you can go through the cutscene. So that you can die, so you can go through the cutscene.
So what's the point of the altitude thing since you can't really fly over anything substantial?
Because it's 3D.
Yeah, there's like no perception of height going on here at all. All I can tell is that I'm in the air.
It's an NES game, man. What do you expect?
You gotta watch your shadow. That's your indicator.
Of how high I am?
Yep.
I can barely see my shadow.
Well, that must mean 6 more months of winter. Oh wait, weeks. 6 weeks of winter.
There you go.
It's 6 months.
Well, you're in Canada, so it's always winter.
Well, except for that week.
It's like I'm in Florida, so it's always summer.
Yep.
That must be miserable.
That is
Oh.
It has its moments. It does
Pretty much
make.
between December and
Oh,
January.
you got it.
So we have fall here for like a week and a half, but it
Mhm.
makes us appreciate fall that much more. Where did your plane go? Oh,
It
very much
got
that.
clipped.
Yep.
Seriously, those things on the
but I don't know. Because
those round
Huh.
things look like trash cans.
I think they're supposed to be like hovercraft of some kind.
That's the crappiest looking hovercraft I've ever seen.
I don't know.
Captain Greenhawk. It could be worse. It could be red and black.
Well, the levels change colors later on.
Oh, so
Look very
there's
similar,
a
but
blue
they just
level.
palette swap 'em. Yeah, there's a blue one. There's a purple one.
So it's like Pokemon.
And then there's some water levels, and there's like a desert level.
It's like Pokemon, where every town has its own color filter.
Pretty much. Except no one's trying to actually kill you in Pokemon.
I
That's
don't
true.
know.
You can only faint in Pokemon.
Unless you have like Pokemon Wounded Silver or Pokemon Black or Ghost, whatever it was. Oh, here goes the
Alright,
boss
Joshua.
again.
Got this.
Don't let that boss music intimidate you. You can do this.
Oh, the boss music is actually kind of cool, considering
Yeah.
it's the only music I've heard so far.
No, the title screen had music.
Well, a little bit for about 10 seconds.
Well, you clicked out of
I hate how those things can just clip your wings. Aye!
Jesus.
it. Oh man, I didn't. Like, I've played this game for so many years. It's like unfathomable to me that people can't beat the first boss.
That would be me
No
with
offense.
Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
The first one. Should clarify that the first one is mostly superbly easy. Stop shooting at me.
Yeah, just take my bullets with no defense.
Also, what is? Where is it shooting from? It's like it's firing popcorn.
I think the bullets are coming from its balls.
Yes, from the balls. This is a ball base.
So it's firing
Oh
popcorn.
my god, you did it!
It's firing popcorn from its balls.
Now, Josh,
Victory!
brace yourself.
Oh wait, now are we now going to go to the blue
Now you have-
level?
No, hang on.
Oh,
kill all of
crap.
them. Yeah, they're going to shoot missiles at you that you will have to avoid, and you won't know they're coming, really.
Do I have a barrel roll?
Nope. Actually, I don't know. Double tap one of the directions.
Nope. No barrel
Hold
roll.
select and move left.
No barrel roll. No aileron roll.
Okay, well
Nothing.
then you're screwed.
No loop-de-loop.
You can unlock.
Do an Enderman.
Not unlock, but you can purchase lock-on missiles later on. So I think you have 2 now.
I don't have any
You push
missiles
B
right
once
now.
to lock on, and then B again to
Aim
fire
for the
it.
boss.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
then buy
there
him,
we
you
go.
cheap bastard. But, well, there you go. You had one.
Angel says use the Connect.
This would actually be perfect for Connect. And by perfect, I mean perfectly awful.
The Connect. It's bad.
It's worse with Connect.
Skyhawk, don't die.
So exactly how long does this
I
go?
don't think you can die on this one.
Spring.
Minute or so.
What was the guy's name on the Airwolf? Springfellow Airhawk?
Is this like a bonus round or something?
Okay. So now you're gonna come to the space station, and this is gonna be funny.
Is that the blue level or the green or the gray level? What's the
Now
blue
you have
level?
to dock with your space station. So you have to line the plane up with the little slit, right? And then
Why
when
is
your-
it rotating?
when your plane lines up with it, press B and you'll go in.
Why does this docking station need to rotate?
Why not?
That is horrible
For
design.
gravity, man.
Yeah, it's in space.
It's
Maybe.
pink.
Did I make
Awesome.
it?
Okay. The only thing you're going to want to unlock here is cannon. You want, because it increases the speed of your shooting. It makes the game much easier.
Oh, okay.
As many as you can. Oh, you can only do one. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's bad.
Oh boy.
See now, if you hold it down, it shoots a little faster, but you won't notice it's still at 2, so you're still.
Oh, where
kinda
are we
screwed.
still? Okay, now we're
Okay.
on the orange
So
level.
on this one, you're doing drops. You're dropping supplies. So you're going to come across a couple of X's in the ground. They're flashing, and you have to time the drop by tapping B.
Oh,
And you have
lovely.
to drop a bomb into the hole.
I was never good at any flying mission that required dropping things.
Yes, and this will probably be no different. There,
I'm guessing I missed.
you did.
No.
They did not miss you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So here's another dynamic. You'll keep looping through this level until you get them both. There's 2 in the level,
Oh,
but you have a fuel
perfect.
meter.
Oh, so it's
So
like
you could run out of fuel if you can't figure
it's
out how to
like
get it in the hole.
scramble.
So try buying a dinner first.
That it's
Drop
like
the
that.
bomb, Josh.
I'm trying.
Wow.
The stupid Sphinx keeps giving me the evil
Oh my
eye.
God.
There you go.
Okay, so
Yay.
did I just drop a nuclear
There'll be one
warhead in there?
No, you're dropping supplies in there that scientists are using to make a super weapon to defeat the alien boss at the end. But don't worry, you won't get anywhere near that thing.
Yeah, what? He had already fired.
One hit kills, alien boss. It really is Contra.
There is a there's a cheat for it that makes you invincible.
Oh, that would be nice. Oh,
Yeah.
look, I'm back at the start.
But that wouldn't be nearly as funny, so I didn't tell you about the code until now.
Of course not. What?
And I also don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, you can get blown up by those volcanoes.
Oh. Is it double up, double down, left, right, BA?
No. I think you have to, hang on, let's look at it. I think you have to rotate the controller pad twice and it's...
This is an NES. The
Uh-huh.
NES doesn't have a gyroscope in it.
Well, you're gonna have to make it work, Josh.
Code. Okay. Okay, at the falling letters screen, you know,
No,
the
I don't want
copyright
that.
screen? Holy crap, this is nuts.
That's not what I wanted.
Okay, so here's what you have to do. At that screen, and then you have to push up, right, down, left, up 4 times.
I'm sorry, where?
On the very first title screen when the letters are falling, the copyright info screen, when you first boot the game up.
You have to press what now?
Oh wait, alternatively press up, right, down, left, down, right, up. You got that?
No. Up,
Hang on.
right, down, left, up, right, down, left.
Hang on, help's coming.
Oh boy.
Whoops, that was the wrong button.
So if this works, we will be doing another show where there will be cheating involved.
Yeah, that's the screen. They said try this code. Alternatively
Up,
to
right,
pushing
down, left, down, right, up. It didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
that.
Is it supposed to do something?
I don't
like...
think you get a confirmation.
Oh, well, what kind of cheat is that?
It's supposed to make you all invincible and what have you.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Unless it doesn't
Okay,
count.
well, that was
from-
the alternate. Let me.
unless it doesn't count against mountains. Nope, didn't
No,
work.
it's supposed to count.
It's almost like Mega Man.
Okay, let's try.
I know I wasn't a real big NES player,
There you
but,
go.
you know, I never heard of
Okay.
this game before now.
I
I
think
had
I actually have this in my NES library.
I had Super Mario Brothers and Kids.
Everyone should have this in their library.
Nah, Excited Bike, yes, maybe.
We need to play McKids sometime. That would be fun.
No, we don't.
That would be fun.
Oh dear.
'Cause that's such a
And
great...
actually, this episode is actually giving me an idea for another episode.
Okay, well, your invincibility code doesn't work.
It's probably because you're using an emulator.
Why should that matter?
Wow.
It's
Because
still
of reasons.
it's still function. It's still a functional NES.
Don't know what to tell you. That's what the internet says the code is. I never had to use it because, you know, I'm good.
Yeah.
Josh needs to become Captain Skyhawks.
Captain Skyaxe?
Skyhawks.
Hacks.
Skyhacks. Okay.
Yeah.
HAX.
Are you elite enough?
I just found a commercial for the Game Shark Pro for the N64.
Really?
It's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I think that was probably a good episode. We'll be on like half an
Okay.
hour now.
Let's see. Somewhere the world record exists. Let me see what
I have to say, I kind of prefer Barbie.
Galaxy.
There
No
was much
taste.
more. Barbie had a much better plot, good character development,
Incorrect. False.
had great customization, unique
False.
locations. See here, all your locations are just different colored versions of the same trench.
I actually prefer Barbie to Donkey Kong Country.
Oh,
Oh.
which one would you be speaking of?
Any Barbie game is better than Donkey Kong Country.
Okay,
Wow.
I want to see you play a Barbie game now. I
had
play
a-
Donkey Kong Country games, and I play Barbie games, and I play Captain Skyhawk.
The world record is 1,318,500.
Of course
I
it
can
is.
beat that.
Of course you
Ooh,
can.
He's
In
confident.
this game?
Yes.
Throw it down, throw it down.
Uh-oh.
So, that. It doesn't look like there's been a lot of attempts at the world record. The thing
You should
about
submit or something.
the world
that.
record thing is I would like to do it, but I don't feel like I should have to pay to submit my score. So I'm probably only going to unofficially do it.
But then
Wait,
you
you
get
have
to
to pay to submit your
prove.
You have to
Score?
pay, I think it's like $75 to have them go through 4 hours of footage.
That's retarded.
Yeah, it is retarded.
So I'm
Well,
not
because
overly
otherwise they
interested
could just
in-
comb YouTube.
Yeah, but you know, it's like they. I don't know. Like, what do I get out of that?
You get bragging rights,
Yeah, but I have bragging
which
rights
is
if
the
I
whole
just put it
po-
on, YouTube.
But you get official bragging rights, which is the whole point of high scores in the first place.
Meh.
Which I
don't
never
even think
got.
I get a T-shirt.
You could have a permanent place in gaming
I
history.
don't think I get a plaque or anything in my honor. I think all I get is my name on this website in some obscure corner. You know, for the thousands and thousands of people that are looking up Captain Skyhawk scores.
That's probably not as many people looking up the records for McKids
Yep.
and Barbie for the Commodore 64.
And Barbie.
Let's see.
Okay, I want to see you play Barbie for the NES and Barbie for the Game Boy. I want to see you play those. Then you can tell
Well-
me whether it's better than Donkey Kong Country.
People in hell want ice water. I'm looking at Twin Galaxy's rules right now. What does it cost to submit a score? Okay,
5 billion.
$25 for 2 hours of recording. $60. All right, well, let's take it back. $25 for one score submission or 2 hours of recording. $60 for 3 submissions or 6 hours of recording, and $75 for 5 score submissions or 12 hours of recording.
How fast can you beat it?
Well, I don't know how long I have to record it.
Yes, but how fast can you get over a million or billion or whatever?
About a half hour.
Well, that's gonna take very that should be pretty cheap then.
Yeah. That's gonna take me
You should do it,
a
man.
few runs to get back to that level. But it only took me 2 or 3 last time before I beat it with no continues. Strict policy against pausing.
What's wrong with pausing? I like pausing.
No pauses.
Pausing is good because then you can smell the
Accidental
roses.
pausing is determined at the discretion of the referee. 5 to 8 seconds is not an accident. There are some exceptions, such as when the start button brings up menus or is needed to access certain items.
That makes sense, especially
What
we
if
don't
I
have a
play my
record.
game on the next-gen version of the game system that is backwards compatible? No.
Wow.
Twin Galaxies only accepts score submissions played on the original system that the game title is intended to be played on. Example, a PlayStation game must be played on the original model PlayStation, may not be played on a PlayStation 2.
Or a PlayStation 3.
Yeah. Another example, a Nintendo GameCube game may not be played on a Nintendo Wii. You must use the actual GameCube. I'm assuming that also applies to me doing this on my Retron 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
because that's actually an Android emulator.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
As if I could find an NES that was working and wasn't a fucking $100.
Yeah, the collectors are going for the NESs now.
Your score will be posted. We'll see what you.
Yeah, you gotta wonder how many of those are still running. I know they sold a ton of them, but how many died to the Coke or the soda pop?
Oh, yeah.
They still don't tell me what I get. What's in it for me?
You get to say you're on the website with the high score and be all official like.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I just want the actual score. Also in the rules, no Virtual Boy games ever.
Wow. That's great.
That's Angel's rule.
I agree with that.
That's a
a good
perfect
rule.
rule.
I wonder if there are any Virtual Boy games on here. Does anyone know any Virtual Boy game title?
Tennis.
Yeah, Mario Tennis.
It was just
There,
called Tennis?
there was some Mario game. There was some X Zone fighter pilot flying thingy.
Yeah, I thought there was some kind of Mario Tennis thingy or something.
And wasn't there
There
like a
is.
Wario game or something
Let's
to do with
just look it up.
Wario?
There's like 13 games total or something like that.
The collectors really want those things too.
List of Virtual Boy games. I bet I don't even have to scroll.
Nope.
Nope.
Probably not.
22 games.
22. Uh-oh, that's
Mario
more than I thought.
Clash.
Yeah, Mario's Tennis. That's the one I remember.
Let's look up Mario. Well, let's look up Mario's Tennis.
Well, I suppose
Holy
we
crap,
could end
it's
the
there.
episode right now.
Yep.
Biggest blowout tournament mode singles. There are no recorded scores for this game,
Of course there aren't.
but they definitely have it. So anybody who wants to just play a single game of Virtual Boy biggest Mario's Tennis could get the world record.
Yeah, you'd have to have someone to survive it.
Yeah. Don't do this if you're prone to seizures.
No.
This was that's actually the first game I remember seeing on the Virtual Boy. It's the only game I remember seeing on the Virtual Boy, and because I played it, and it's the whole reason I knew it wasn't going to work.
Yeah, that was the only one I ever played.
Yeah, it was horrid.
Yeah, it
Let's
was.
see. 3D Tetris.
Because
No.
That seems like it
Tetris
would have a world
needs to
record,
be
doesn't
in
it?
3D.
That was really bad.
Why would you want Tetris in 3D?
You don't.
So were there any games on here to see? There was GoldenEye,
Of course.
Mario Invention,
My
Mighty
search for
Morphin,
3D Tetris yielded 0 results.
Mario Kart Virtual Cup, Virtual Boy Star Fox.
Those on the bottom, like, I don't
Virtual
think they
Boy Wario Land.
Oh, the red ones were never released. Those are the games that weren't released.
Right, exactly.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh.
If you count the games that are just in the U.S., I believe it's like 14, 13, something like that.
Oh, I found Red Alarm.
Oh, is that the Star Fox clone?
Yeah, I think so. There are no recorded scores. Guys, you could be cleaning up right now.
Yeah, but I don't have a Virtual Boy, and I don't know how you would capture a Virtual Boy.
2 cameras.
I have a Virtual Boy emulator. But I
Yeah,
don't
that's a
have
good point. I don't know either.
I don't have an actual Virtual Boy.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that's why they just say don't bother because you won't be able to record it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually touched a Virtual Boy.
I don't think I have either.
I've actually played one in the store. That's only because I'm old enough to.
That must have been an experience.
Well, it's something I wouldn't want to repeat.
Right.
Seriously, though, it was actually physically hard just to play it because you had to keep that thing in front of your eyes. I wear glasses, so my vision is not particularly great to start with. But just to fit the
Right.
thing around your glasses, right? And then you had to have your head just right. So you needed a table that was probably like you'd have to a normal table like computer desk. You would have to put your chair in the lowest position so that the keyboard position would be like where your chin was, so that you could get this thing on. It had a little stand, but you had to get your eyes just right into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did
And
no
then you
one
couldn't move your head.
Did no one quality test that thing?
Well, this is
Probably not.
Nintendo's problem: is that they get an idea and
Trust everyone to love it.
yeah. Now the game controller kind of looks like the what's the GameCube
Yeah.
controller, but
Sort of like a slim GameCube.
yeah. But it was a horrid red. It was like laser.
And the funny thing was, they went with red because those are the cheapest LEDs. But one of the developers said that if they just waited a few more years, then the price of all color LEDs would go down. And he was right. So.
Yeah, but they did the same thing. I mean, why didn't they put a backlight in the Game Boy Advance?
For
Those cost money.
bizarre reasons.
Well, because the battery life would have sucked, right?
Really? Oh my god.
Well, can you imagine a backlight on a Game Boy Advance? You turn it on, it goes Nintendo. Dies. You know?
For the sake of the viewership, I am not going to repeat these last few things that were said.
What? Hold on.
For the
And
sake of the
attract
viewership,
bears,
we should
Angel.
probably end the episode too.
Probably.
Aw.
Indeed.
Apparently, we're playing Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong Quest.
No,
You
it
just
just
noticed?
hasn't updated.
No.
That's strange, because when I posted it before we went live, or I think before we actually started the episode,
I think
The title
Tom-
says Captain Skyhawk, but then it says official V.G.H.C. playing blah blah blah.
Ah,
you know.
okay, that didn't get changed.
The
Anyway,
whole twitching stuff.
if you want to catch more of these awesomely retro failing gameplay reviews, check out Video Gaming Hardcorps and InRetroSpection on YouTube and officialvghc.com, where you can also read rants and reviews and other random stuff.
Lots of goodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's video games, anything goes.
Mm-hmm.
Almost anything.
Pretty much.
You guys are going to have to look for Tom on there, because this is his last episode with us on InRetroSpection.
It'd be. But I'm not overly hard to find. Even if I'm not here.
Just look for Ocarina of Tom on Twitter, the most awesomest Twitter handle there is.
Guilty. But, yeah. And what else was I going to say? You can look forward to Joshua now taking the reins of Retro Gaming Friday.
I'm gonna
Look
have
forward
fun
to
with
what
that
you will
one.
do with that, good sir. I know you will.
I
have a
already
whole
have
different-
this one all planned out.
Should be good.
Excellent. And you'll still be able to catch the hallway on official VGHC, and I have a very bizarre one in my head for this week, so we'll see if it actually looks good when I write it. Otherwise, it will be plain. So there.
Oh, keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's just as bizarre as I think it is, and I run with it anyway. So we'll see.
And with that, we will see you all next week in the past.
Most of us will.
See you now.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Sad trombone.